Former Liberal MP and ultra-marathon runner Pat Farmer setting off from Hobart this morning on a 14,000k journey ending in Uluru around the same time the vote will be held.
My footsteps are the thread that will weave together this magic tapestry that will take us on into the future.
He'll be spruiking the value of the voice in the local communities he visits. The PM confident the pro-voice lobby has legs.
This is an opportunity to change the nation for the better.
There is a way forward. This isn't it.
The No campaign today unrolling its media marathon with a series of ads.
Vote no if you don't know.
Not challenging the star power of the Pro Party, the No side instead opting for regular Aussies, saying the vast majority of Indigenous people have no idea what the voice is.
Who is the voice really going to be? Will it represent remote communities? Will it represent the vulnerable?
So 6 months until the vote, the wrangling of political rhetoric is now well underway.
A stronger, more united Australia.
Will it really create unity or divide us even more?
Well, joining us now is Nyunggai Warren Mundine. Now, Warren, you've called the voice a political power grab. Why do you think that is?
Well, to me, it's very simple. Since the 1967 referendum, which is about equality and treating Australian citizens as all the same, we did have citizenship, but we were second-class citizens. You know, I was born under the old New South Wales Protection Act and was under the New South Wales Aboriginal Welfare Board. 67 changed all that. All those laws disappeared. People went out of their way to help Aboriginals get to schools, get to universities, and we started moving forward as a nation. What I've seen in the last 20 years is there's two things that are happening, and that is through native title and land rights, where Aboriginal people are getting their lands back. They've got about 25% of Australia now, probably a little bit more. Anytime you want to do something, even if it's off Aboriginal land, you want to build a bridge, you want to build a road, you want to do a project, whether it's mining or whatever, you've got to consult and negotiate with the Aboriginal people. And that's become very powerful. And we saw that how powerful it was last week when Andrew Forrest, one of the richest blokes in Australia, it was stopped from doing irrigation on a river. Now, that's pretty powerful voice to do that, you know. And this is one of the problems I have, is that here you've got these people who are on the ground, who have this voice, have this power on their country. So they're there doing things for it, and then you put a bureaucracy on top of it.
You've been speaking to everyday Australians. What are they telling you about the voice?
Well, most everyday Australians are like most everyday Aboriginal people. They haven't heard of it. They don't understand it. They don't know what it is. I'd say that's a large percentage of the population. The good news for us is that, and this is what I'm pretty proud about Australians, is even they may not know things about it or they're unsure about it, they still will tick that box. And the reason they do that is because they really want to see a change for Aboriginal people, a better change, and that's made me very happy.
You don't want them to tick that box?
No, I do want them to tick the box in regard to recognition of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people in the Constitution, but not on the voice. I think the voice is the wrong way to go.
Yes, no is the question. If
that's right.
The no case gets up, what then?
Well, the no case gets up. My thing is that I'm going to still fight for reconciliation. I'm still going to fight for Aboriginals to be recognised.
Doesn't the no vote blow that up, though?
Well, no. What the problem is, you've got two things coming together which should have been kept apart. One is that if even in our polling, you ask people, do you want to recognise Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders in the Constitution as the first people of this country? Bang, 90%. 90% of Australians, yes. And then you get to the voice, it drops down to about 50, 52, 54%. And then there's very soft support, as I was saying before, that they sort of tie those two things in. But when you start talking about structures, when you start talking about operations, then it drops again.
So just on politics, there's been suggestion you put your hand up to take over the vacant Senate spot in New South Wales from the great Jim Molan? You're going to put your hand up?
I have no comment about that. You know,
I'll take that as a yes.
You know, look at me. I'm only
That's a
26.
yes.
Look what politics do to you.
Well, then you've got a long career ahead of you, and I agree with you. I think that was a yes.
Yeah,
it was.
It wasn't
That was
a
a
no.
yes.
It wasn't.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, Warren, thank you so much for your time.
Oh,
tonight.
thanks for having us, and this has been a great conversation. Thank you.